Hello guys, and today I'm going to review the whole nothing CMF line, which includes the CMF Phone 2 Pro, Buds Pro 2 and the Watch Pro 2. This video is to see if you can actually use this entire combo for your wearables and daily use. So without any further ado, let's get started. Getting all the accessories made by a company for their phones usually costs a lot, but the CMF lineup is great for both performance and your wallet, so each device here doesn't even add up to $400 altogether, and that's cheaper than some flagship phones alone. Let's start with the heart of any ecosystem, which is their phone, the nothing CMF Phone 2 Pro. Now priced at only $220, it is honestly one of the most unique looking budget phones I've seen. Some people say they like it and some say they don't, but in my opinion it's great for the price you pay. The phone is mostly made of plastic, which includes the back and the frame, which makes it very light at 185 grams and doesn't easily scratch or bend, and it won't shatter like glass. Like last year, the CMF phone has interchangeable back covers and rotating dial, which can be removed without any tools and add any one of the nothing accessories. The phone is also IP54 rated for dust and splash resistance, and all in all, the design and build is great for $200. Spec-wise, it's packing the MediaTek Dimensity 7300 Pro CPU, a 4nm chip with great efficiency and performance for everyday tasks, casual gaming and multitasking. It also comes with 8GB of RAM, 256GB of storage, and even has RAM booster support to expand RAM virtually up to 16GB. In terms of real-world gaming use, you get up to 90 FPS while playing PUBG, which is good. The display of the phone is honestly something that you just don't expect to be good at this price point, but here you get a 6.77-inch Full HD plus 120Hz AMOLED display. It's bright, smooth and surprisingly color accurate. Even the in-display fingerprint scanner works fast and reliably. It also claims a peak brightness of 1300 nits, and it's almost true where you get around 1250 nits. The battery life of the phone with a 5000 mAh battery is great, and you're getting more than a day of use easily. Plus, it supports 33W fast charging, but there is no charger included with the phone, which is expected at this price segment, and you do however get a transparent case with the phone, which is good to have. On the back, you get a 50MP main camera, which takes decent photos in good light, but they are not flagship level as you should expect, but more than enough for social media and casual photography. You also get a 50MP telephoto camera, which at $200 is one of the highlights of the phone. A dedicated telephoto allows for good portraits and obviously better zoom photos, and at last an 8MP wide camera whose photos are soft with little detail. There's also a 16MP selfie camera which is solid with good detail and decent low light photos. All in all, you get a lot more worth out of the phone than the $200 you pay, making it an easy recommendation at this price. Now let's move on to the CMF Buds Pro 2, which are available for just $59. The buds come in multiple colors, with the orange being the most different and eye-catching. The case of the buds have a nice matte finish, and it also has a clear plastic rotating dial, which doesn't have much use other than being a fidget toy. The buds come with 50 dB active noise cancellation, dual drivers for clean highs and thumping bass, and support for direct optio tuning. The audio quality is a bit bass forward, but some like it and most don't dislike it. They also have a 6 mic setup, which means calls sound clear even in noisy environments. However, the transparency mode in the headphones really don't do much, making this mode kind of redundant. The battery life is great, with the headphones getting around 13 hours and 20 minutes of continuous usage with active noise cancellation off, and can get 43 hours of battery life with the case. The fast charging allows the headphones to get around 4 hours of usage within only 10 minutes of charging. There's a low latency gaming mode too, which is better for competitive gaming too. Pairing with the Phone 2 Pro is seamless, and the Nothing X app lets you customize EQ, touch controls and ANC modes. These honestly feel like flagship killers in the budget space. And finally, the CMF Watch Pro 2, which also comes in at $79, is probably one of the most polished budget smartwatches out right now. It features a circular 1.32-inch AMOLED display with 466x466 resolution, giving it a premium feel on the wrist hand, and with auto brightness support, which for most part works great, with it sometimes only being too dim to see the display properly. The watch is made of aluminum with a matte finish, giving a sleek appearance, and like the Buds 2 Pro, it comes with 4 different color variants allowing to cater your tastes. The bezels are slim and the watch UI feels smooth and responsive, and the watch can operate independently without a phone, but the data will be less accurate. There is an interchangeable bezel feature in the CMF Watch Pro 2, letting you swap the bezel with another color bezel or a different one if damaged. Sometimes it gets annoying if you don't remember to put the bezel back on, but that kind of customization is rare, especially at this price. For health tracking, you've got the usual heart rate, SpO2, sleep and stress tracking. It also supports 110 plus sports modes, built-in GPS and is IP68 water and dust resistant. The battery life is excellent. You get around 10 days on a single charge with typical usage, but 7 days on heavy use. With the always-on display feature activated, the usage drops down to 4 to 5 days. It also supports Bluetooth calling with AI noise cancellation and has a good mic and speaker clarity to a point that the caller doesn't realize you're talking from a watch. So in conclusion, what you're getting here is an actual ecosystem experience, a customizable smartphone, near flagship level ANC earbuds, and a premium AMOLED display smartwatch, all for under $400. So the entire pricing comes down to $220 for the CMF Phone 2 Pro, $59 for the CMF Buds Pro 2, and $79 for the CMF Watch Pro 2, leaving the exact total at just $358 if you can get them at this price. Even if you opt for the higher storage variant or add a few accessories, you're still well below the $400 mark. Everything works together, all have a clean UI, easy pairing, shared design language, and all managed under the Nothing X app. For budget users or anyone wanting a solid cohesive setup without breaking the bank, then the CMF Trio is honestly hard to beat, and upgrading the CMF Phone 2 Pro to the Nothing Phone 3A can improve the experience, but the cost would be just double as compared to the CMF Phone 2 Pro at $400 for just the base variant at 128GB of storage. So that's it for the video guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.